Right, so the mouth rinse is there to minimize the Stefan curve acidity in your mouth due to bacterial digestion of the fermentable carbohydrates that are in your mouth after you eat, and that's inevitable. But then if you rinse your mouth afterwards, that rids the saliva in the mouth of some of these fermentable carbohydrates with which the oral microbiota live on. And because there's 4 pathogenic oral microbiota, that mainly is the Streptococcus mutans, that one in particular is extremely karyogenic, and it needs fermentable carbohydrates in order for it to have the metabolic pathways that then result in it excreting the acids that then degrade the calcium phosphate enamel on your teeth. And so by having a antibiotic type of oral mouthwash after a meal, one minimizes the metabolism of these karyogenic bacteria. And my concoction consists of, other than water, some calcium salts and phosphate salts to aid with the remineralization of the calcium phosphate crystals on the collagen matrix of the enamel, so that it can remineralize teeth and be able to undo the damage that's done through eating. And then it also has these antimicrobial essential oils, that is tea tree oil and eucalyptus oil, which both are shown to stop the growth and the metabolism of these pathogenic karyogenic bacteria, mainly the Streptococcus mutans. And basically the idea is that I rinse. So normally if I didn't rinse, I would have the fermentable carbohydrates in my saliva, and therefore these karyogenic bacteria could secrete the acids, which then degrade the crystal calcium and phosphate crystals on the collagen matrix of the enamel. And with this I hope to halt that, and also to aid in the remineralization that's inevitable through eating. So straight after I eat, I rinse with that, and that's the idea, that basically after it, the post-eating Stefan curve, as it's called, acidity would be lowered due to the lack of metabolism of the karyogenic acid-secreting bacteria that's inhibited with this concoction. So that's that. Yeah.
And then, so after you've done this mouth rinse, what do you do?
So then, also to aid in the amelioration of the postprandial blood glucose rise, I do some exercises, namely squats, because they involve the bigger muscles such as the quadriceps. I will now demonstrate this squat. So I'm using the quadriceps and also these extensor muscles on my back to kind of maximize the muscles and minimize the work I have to do. And that would hopefully decrease the postprandial blood glucose so as to minimize the damage of the oxidizing, oh no, it's reducing sugars, but that's right, because it's the hydroxyl radical that is produced from the reducing sugars, because the reducing sugars, reducing as in chemistry, reducing as in that it adds an electron. So the reducing sugars add an electron, so they reduce the peroxide, and then the reduced peroxide, they reduce the iron. That's right, they reduce the iron from iron that's got the +2 to a +3. From -2 to -3, which then catalyzes the reaction between the peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, and superoxide dissimilase. Oh, no, I think that one decreases it. That one's there to reduce it another way, but anyway, so that sugar gives that electron, reduces the iron, and then a hydroxyl, which is one of the most reactive radicals known to man, and that goes and creates that's a free radical. It's the most strongest free radical known to man, and it just breaks whatever chemical bonds are around it. So you want to minimize that, and that's what having a lower blood sugar allows you to minimize this reduction of the iron, so that it doesn't then catalyze the reaction from the hydrogen peroxide to create the hydroxyl radicals. Yeah, so that's as simple as that.
Clear as mud.
Thank you.